Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my eyebrow routine, which is an extremely highly requested video on both YouTube and Instagram. And I'm also going to be talking about my little disorder I have. The eyebrow tutorial is going to be from my daytime eyebrows, which is just a quick kind of fill in and more on the natural side, and then it's going to turn into a quote-unquote nighttime eyebrow, which is just a little more bold, which is exactly what I have on right now. So to start this off, my disorder, which I did not know was a disorder, is called, and I'm grabbing this from the website trich.org, is called Trichotillomania. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, so excuse me, but it's also known as trich. It's a disorder that causes people to pull out their hair from their scalp, eyelashes, eyebrows, underarms, beard, chest, legs, and other parts of the body, resulting in noticeable bald patches. Hair pulling varies greatly in its severity, location on the body, and response to treatment. For some people at times, trich is mild and can be quelled with a bit of extra awareness and concentration. For others at times, the urge may be so strong that it makes thinking of anything else nearly impossible. So, I don't know, I believe I started this in middle school. I have no idea. I just remember there was this kid in one of my classes that would just like yank out his hairs, and he would just like, it was like an addiction, you can tell. He would just like pull it and then like look at what he got and then just kept pulling and pulling. I was like, well, that's weird. And then little by little, I just started doing it, and I noticed in my adult years it has gotten a little more worse. And I can just tell you from my experience, what triggers me are like a variety of things. It could be boredness, it could be stress, it could be anger, it could be just, I don't know. It just tons of things. And the only place that I pull from is my eyebrows. And it is the weirdest sensation. I do not know how to explain it, but the fact of me with my fingers pulling my eyebrows out and the sensation of the hair, like hair follicle coming out, feels good to me. Yes, I might be crazy, but I'm sure a lot of you that suffer through this can, you know what I'm talking about. So there's days where like my eyebrows are completely filled in like natural hair, and I'm like, thank God. And then I'll be trying to film a YouTube video or edit a YouTube video, and I just get so pissed off and stressed, and I just start yanking and yanking, and then by the time like I know it, it's like, oh well, half of my eyebrow's gone. So you're gonna see in the video, half of this eyebrow is really bad, and then underneath right here is pretty bad as well. I was going to do an eyebrow routine video for you guys, and then I went to town on my eyebrows, and I was like, well, how am I going to do that? I look horrible. And I was like, well, actually, I can make it into an eyebrow routine and talk about this disorder I have. So my eyebrows aren't in the best shape, and I do get a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, and thank you everybody for that. And I'm honest with everybody that tells me it's basically makeup in my opinion, and I know when my hair does grow back in, which I know was not going to be the case for long term, so I got to get a hold of this. Yeah, they're fine, but then there's days where like it's gotten really, really bad where there's like nothing there. So a couple of things that I can tell you that help me control it is awareness of it, of when I'm doing it, and just literally I will get my hands and just sit on them, like don't even move. And then everybody that I'm around, family members, my boyfriend, my mom, my dad, I tell them if they notice that I'm doing it, literally like a little girl, like slap my hands, like stop doing it. And it'll get to the point where I'm like literally slapped like all the time, because it's just a reaction and I just go towards it. It's very odd. But yeah, so involve your family and friends and tell them to slap your hands if you're doing it. And just, I feel like mind overpowers just everything in life. And if you have the power to change your mind and to say, you know, I'm not gonna do this, then you're not gonna do it. So that's how I deal with mine. So I hope all of this helps. And if you guys want to share your stories with me, go ahead and write them down there. And if there's anything that you can share with me that will help me, that would be fantastic. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And I know this is a weird thing, but hair pulling, I know it's odd, but it's out there and you're not alone. That's for sure, because I thought I was weird, and I'm not. I mean, actually, yeah, I am weird, but not because of that, but other stuff. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoy this, and don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram and chat with me on Twitter. As always, you guys know the drill. Alrighty, have a good day, guys. Love you. Bye. And here we go. See, guys, I was not kidding. So there's that little sparse area right there. Not the greatest. And on that side, it's like, whoa, what happened right there? I just go to town. I can't explain it. So anywho, gonna go ahead and start off with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color dark brown. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the spoolie and sweep all the hairs upwards. And I'm just gonna draw a line and frame the bottom of my eyebrow first with very, very light strokes. You don't want to go too harsh on this, because it actually can potentially pull out your hairs as well. And you just want to go ahead and shape the bottom like you'd like it. And then we're going to take the spoolie and brush the hairs downwards, and we're going to go ahead and frame the top of it. So you can see I'm not starting from the very edge of the eyebrow. I'm starting, I don't know, just a little further inwards. And just, you know, drawing the same line. This is where you can create an arch if you want it. You can round it off. You can reshape your eyebrow however you'd like. I'm just going along the hairs that I have at the moment, hoping that these little suckers stay there. So yeah, you're just shaping the bottom and then shaping the top, and then you brush your hairs back upwards. And this is where we're going to fill in very light hair feather strokes, as everybody likes to say. You don't want to go too harsh, like I had mentioned before. And this is a little section that I just have to spend a little more extra time with and just filling in and making sure it looks on the natural side, because this is the natural look. So when you're placing down the product, you want to make sure to just go ahead and go over it with the spoolie once again, just to spread the product around. That's going to help your eyebrow look a little more natural. So just remember, placing the product down and shaping it however you want, and then just go over it with the spoolie again just to spread it around the rest of the hairs. And there you go. That is the natural look, and that is such a huge difference compared to the other side. I mean, yowzas, look at that. So the natural side and the no hair side. I went ahead and filled in the other side off camera, so this is the complete natural look. Moving on to a more bold look, I'm using Salon Perfect Brow Pomade in light brown with an Anastasia brush. I go ahead and grab that on the angled brush, get quite a lot of it, of the product on there, and then I use the inside of the cap and I pretty much kind of wipe off the excess that's on there, and then I pick it up again straight on the edge of it. I hope that makes sense. And sorry if this is a little on the blurry side. But pretty much the same thing as we did with the Brow Wiz. We're just going to start on the bottom and create that little line on the bottom, and then you're just going to go ahead and fill in extra wherever you feel like you need to fill in. And here is the difference with the bold brow now compared to the natural brow, which is just using the Brow Wiz. It's just a little more bold. That's why I like to use it at night. I just prefer it at night rather than the lighter side. And then I went off camera again and just completed the other eyebrow as the nighttime eyebrow. So there we go, as we're matching now. Using MAC Pro Longwear's concealer and a MAC 242 brush, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the eyebrows. This is to make them look a little more cleaner, sharper. You can even help erase mistakes that you made. I don't know if you can see right now. I'm fixing that right there because my product came down a little too much that I just wanted to make it look perfect. So yeah, you just want to place that along the bottom, and some people do it on top. I prefer not to do it on top just because I feel like it, I don't know, in a sense it highlights my eyebrow and I don't like it. So I just carve out my eyebrows from the bottom. And then I just smudge it out lightly with my fingertips, nothing harsh. And here you have it, guys, the final look of my bold brows, from nothing to this. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to follow me on Instagram as well as on Twitter, and thumbs me up. Love you guys, bye!